Hey guys, last video of the day. We're gonna do a rice and it is going to go quite well with our chicken. Put it this way, it's not totally authentic. It's my recipe. It's delicious. It goes well with the chicken and the tzatziki. So we're gonna start off really quickly here with about 2 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna put that in there. And I have about 3 tablespoons of onion. And I'm gonna turn down the fire a little bit because it's pretty hot. And we're gonna get that going. And I wanna soften the onion just a little bit. We're gonna have this, that's a lot of butter for that. So, meanwhile, I have some Zatarain's long grain rice that I've gotten on the side. And we are going to put that in here in a second. As soon as I see a little bit of softness with the onion. So, anyway, it's been a crazy day, but just wanted to touch base with you again and let you know that we're getting ready for our happy hour. And so we've got the onion just about ready. We don't want to burn the onion or burn that butter. So we're going to toss in a cup of rice, and I'm going to stir that and let that rice get a little toasty. Meanwhile, on the side over here, I have about a little bit less, well, about a teaspoonful of garlic. And now the rice is all coated with the butter. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the garlic in. So in this dish today, we're going to have dates and turmeric and cinnamon and crushed pepper and some parsley, all these wonderful things that are so good for you. Now, a lot of people have asked me about vegetarian recipes, with the exception of the butter that can be substituted with olive oil. This is a pretty good little recipe to use. And it's very easy, and it's relatively foolproof because I'm going to show you how we can do it where you don't have to worry too much. So we're waiting to get a little bit of that fragrance, that toasted rice. And it's coming. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat back up a little bit. Beautiful aroma. So we have the rice being toasted. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take the turmeric. You can find one of the recipes similar to this on my webpage, on my cabeuser.com on WordPress. And sorry, I messed that up. cabeuser.wordpress.com, WordPress.com. So I'm going to go ahead and add the turmeric, and that's going to give it some color. And turmeric is so healthy. We have turmeric pills we take. It's good. It's a good anti-inflammatory. Now the next thing we're going to put in is cinnamon, and the cinnamon complements the fruits, the dates and the raisins that we're going to put in. So you can see we've got a little bit of color on there. Now we're going to add that, and that's going to make it so nice and fragrant. Now we're going to add, so we had 1 cup of rice, we're going to add 2 cups of water. And so the water is covering the rice, and you really can't see it. Well, maybe you can see it a little bit. So during this period of time, I'm going to go ahead and add the crushed red pepper, which is going in there now. And then I'm going to go ahead and put salt. I'm going to add Majol dates. And they are the pitted ones. I'm not going to get the ones with the pit. I'm going to get the pitted ones, just makes it easier for me. And I am going to put those right there on top. And normally, I use golden raisins. Didn't have golden raisins. I only had regular raisins, so we're going to throw those in too. And we're going to give that a stir. So you can, instead of using the crushed red pepper, you can use black pepper. It's up to you. And I have about 1.5 tablespoons of parsley, and I'm going to throw that on in a second. But I'm waiting right now. I'm going to get it up to a boil. And you get it up to a boil, and then as soon as you see the bubbles start popping in the middle, then that's the time that you know that you should turn the fire down and let it simmer. So we're going to turn the fire to very, very low as soon as we get those bubbles, and we're not there yet. I think you can see it on the video. We're not there yet, so we're gonna have to wait a couple seconds before we get that. Still not there, it's coming. And when we turn it down on low, we're going to cover it and not look at it for 20 minutes. So can you do that? It was tough the first couple times I did. So we're almost there. We got a full rolling boil coming, but we're not in the middle yet. We need to have some bubbles coming up through the middle. Close, close. You know, a watch pot will not boil. That's what I heard. We're almost there. There it is. There it is. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, we got it. So we take our parsley, we throw it in, we give it one good stir like this. Make sure we get all our parsley in there. So we've got all the other ingredients, the turmeric, the cinnamon, the salt, everything else. We're gonna cover this baby up and we're gonna turn it down to very low. Yep, there we go. Very low. So there you go. Well, my fire's misbehaving. And in 20 minutes, all of that liquid is going to be absorbed into that rice. Now, another way that you can pump up the flavor is by using chicken stock instead of just plain water. And tonight, it was just like, let's get this done. I didn't pull out the chicken stock, but that's a way to do it. Now, I'm using a special pot, but you really don't have to. It's, you know, this is the kind of piece of equipment that you would use, say if you're cooking a chicken or stew and you put ice on top. And it's called a doufu, and really I'm using it just like a regular pot tonight. And so that's it. We'll serve it tonight with that chicken and also the beautiful ziki, and we hope that you have a wonderful night. Thank you. Bye.